I don't want to be insensitive, but I was hoping to get something from him. My master's necklace, which he won at dice.
Your master? Who would that be?
Well, Sir Radzig Cobbler of Skalitz is my liege lord. I'm Henry, but just now I'm helping Sir Hans Capon with a private matter.
Those are weighty names in these parts. I'm Sir Anselm of Domkey, in the service of... well, that's not important. I'd like to give you... that is... I'd like to ask you for your help.
I'm listening. Tell me what you know.
I will. And I'm sure it will help you find that necklace. The thing is, this is all my fault. I got held up on the way to meet Alphonse. By the time I got here, I found him like this.
God have mercy on his soul.
Amen, lad. I was heartbroken and enraged by turns, tearing my hair and cursing. Alphonse was my good friend, and it pains me to know he was only here on account of me. I brought him into a certain business matter to negotiate with some people, and he agreed. And this is how it ended up. When I finally pulled myself together, I took a look around and found some tracks. I followed them to the camp of those very brigands that Alphonse was supposed to negotiate with.
Nah, you can't trust anyone these days. So how can I help?
You can pass yourself off as Alphonse. Get into the bandits' camp and find that fucking murderer. And when you do, you'll find what you're looking for.
That doesn't make any sense. If one of them killed Alphonse, he'll know I'm not him.
No. They never saw him before. So whoever killed him surely took him for some passing merchant.
Are you quite sure they don't know him?
Aye. He moved in altogether different circles, among decent people. That's the very reason I asked him for help. So I reckon the best thing is for you to introduce yourself as Alphonse, have a snoop around, and come back to me when you find out anything.
Now, wouldn't it be better if you did that yourself? After all, I know nothing about this Alphonse. They'd see through me.
I'd do it if I could, lad. Only they know me, and I'm not on the best of terms with them. They'd most likely kill me on sight. Then the two of us would be dead and those bastards would get away with it.
Well, I hope I can avoid the same fate. And how am I supposed to recognise the killer?
Ask around. I don't reckon anyone will admit to stabbing him in his sleep, but you might pick up some clue. You could have a look around for that necklace. Now that I think of it, they stole other valuables from him too.
Silver is silver, though. I won't recognise anything. Didn't he have something unique? A signet ring or chain or...
No, not that I can... Oh yes, he did. Dice. He had a set of dice made specially in Prague. It was his pride and joy. They were red and gold, bright and shiny. Not the kind of thing you'd overlook.
What can you tell me about Alphonse, so they don't catch me out if they start asking questions?
Indeed. A few details should suffice. He was from Slani, but lived in Prague the last few years. He advised people, very well too. He helped them to deal with problems, of all kinds.
He sounds like a man of the world, but I've never even been to Prague. I'm not sure I can fool them.
You can always change the subject. He was an ardent dice player, God forgive him, and he spent some time in Moravia on the service of Prokop of Luxembourg. But that was ages ago.
What do you know about the brigands in that camp?
Actually, they're not just ordinary bandits. It's a robber baron and his band, Sir Erhard Baron Bielowitz, some of his vassals and maybe some commoners. They came here in the hope they'd have a better chance of keeping their heads.
Why don't you ask some of the local lords for help? I'm sure the Sasau custodian would lend you a few men.
There's nothing I'd like to see more than a lot of them strung up. Only I have a task that conflicts with that. And as for the custodian, I'm pretty sure Sir Sebastian is in league with Erhard.
What was the purpose of Sir Alphonse's negotiations? I'll need to know that.
Look, Henry, you'd best avoid that subject if at all possible. Just find the murderer for me, get your necklace, and I'll take care of the rest.
It'll be a bit hard to avoid that, since it was supposed to be the entire purpose of his visit.
True. Well, Alphonse was supposed to talk Erhardt into moving his robbing raids towards Benešov, especially holding up merchants' wagons heading for Prague. In return, he was to offer a reward of up to 12,000 groschen and safe haven in Pilgrims.
I see. So you work for someone in Pilgrims?
No, neither Pilgrims nor Benešov, nor Vlachim for that matter. It's a bit complicated. Damn politics.
Is there anything else I should watch out for while passing myself off as Alphonse?
The main thing is to look and sound like a noble, not a peasant, a commoner. So dress the part. No rags or rusty iron.
My word, the whole thing sounds like quite a twisted affair.
So are you going to help me?
I'll help you. I'll have to go, though, to look for the necklace anyway, and this seems as good a way as any.
Thanks 1,000-fold. And for the love of God, don't get caught. I'd never forgive myself if another man lost his life on my account. If it starts to look risky, take to your heels.
I'll bear that in mind. Could it be someone was trying to get rid of something here? Someone was searching for something here. Were they out to rob him of everything he had, or something in particular? I've gone far from home. I better get back before Sir Radzig sends out a search party. Would I be right in assuming this is the encampment of Sir Erhard, Baron Bielewitz?
And you'd be who then?
I am Sir Alphonse, and I'm here to parley with Sir Erhard of Bielewitz.
No offence, sir, but you don't look much like no lord to me.
I am travelling in disguise. That is, incognito. No one must know where I am bound, or from whence. Where?
All the way from Prague, eh?
Prague, yes, quite. But I travelled via Gurim, thinking it the less hazardous route, comparatively.
Oh, aye. The roads ain't safe at all these days. There's all sorts of rabble waiting to rob unwary folk and even kill them.
Indeed, indeed, I concur. One must be wary, well, cautious, even, when travelling.
Right, then. But you'll have to wait a while. Sir Erhard is busy at the moment.
No matter, I shall just,
But it's easy to pass the time here. There's always a dice game going on with nice things being wagered. I had my eye on a fine pair of gauntlets and some old piece of jewellery.
Jewellery, you say?
That's right. Just go and see old Blaha, the fella sitting at that table there. He can read, write, and do sums as good as any scribe, and other things too. He keeps things in shape here a bit.
Thank you. I may well do that.
Fucking camp. I've had enough of this shit.
What a sneaky bastard. He stole the draper's tinderbox, torched the farmhouse, and put the blame on the draper.
But he got caught in the act and hanged. A good thing, too. The less bastards like him there are in the world, the better.
Fucking weather.
Can I have a word with you?
Fucking tense.
What do you want?
Camp. Had enough of this shit.
What's your story? You don't look like one of them at all.
I ain't, true enough. I'm a local. I don't go raiding with them. When they're here, I just look out for them, bring them supplies and that.
And what do you do when they're not here?
Whatever's needed. But being the go-between for them that set up the ambushes pays well, and you don't have to risk your neck for it.
Can you tell me something about the camp here?
This place? It's been here as long as I can remember. I used to come here as a youngster to play with my mates. Anyway, one time I had to lie low for a bit, so I came here and ran into these gentlemen, who pay good coin when you bring them some wine and a bit of grub.
Why did you have to disappear?
Nothing terrible. Just that I was courting this one girl, only her old man and her brothers didn't take to me. Besides which, she was promised to some rich merchant. Once they had her married off, they forgot about me, though.
Rivers of blood and a blood.
I'll leave you to it.
So tired. Fucking weather. Fucking camp. I've had enough of this shit. Fighting, never losing, robbing fucking whores and boozing. Take the women, burn the village, drink, annihilate and pillage. Burning, wrecking, making strife, how sweet it is, a robber's life.
What a shitty day. I need a good scrap to cheer me up.
killing, fighting, never losing, robbing fucking whores and boozing. Take the women, burn the village, drink, annihilate and pillage. Burning, wrecking, making strife, how sweet it is, a robber's life.
To the farmhouse. The bastard wanted to put the blame on the draper, so he stole his tinderbox and planted it there. Let him hang, I say.
He deserves no better. I never much liked the look of him. But I didn't think he'd stoop that low.
What? Filth and stink everywhere. Should have stayed home.
Shit! Hey! A pickpocket!
He deserves no better. I never much liked the look of him, but I didn't think he'd stoop that low.
Should have stayed
Fucking
home.
camp. I've had enough of this shit.
Bastard wanted to put the blame on the draper, so he stole his tinderbox and planted it there. Let him hang,
I'm
I
so hungry,
He
I
deserves
could
no
eat my
better.
boots.
I never much liked the look of him.
Gonna get soaked. What else is there to do here?
What a sneaky bastard. He stole the draper's
any extra
tinderbox,
boots?
the torch of the farmhouse,
These
and
are
put the
too
blame
small.
on the draper.
Sorry,
But he got
I
caught
traded
in
them
the
for
act.
booze
Hanged.
yesterday.
Good
You'll get
thing,
new
too.
ones soon
Unless
enough.
bastards like him
I'll
there are
take
in
them
the
off the
world for
first
better.
idiot that crosses our path.
With your luck, it's gonna be a beggar monk with no shoes at all.
Don't even say that. Seriously, I'd sooner go barefoot than have to fight in these turd skins.
Can I ask you something?
Ask away. Anything to pass the time.
You're my daughter, right?
I am. Why'd you ask?
Just curious. This is quite an interesting retreat you men have here.
You could put it that way. I ain't been here long, though. I helped him out of a tight...
Is that right?
Well, I was lying in wait for this wagoner, see? because he'd been mouthing off about me, so I figured I'd take all he had for compensation. Anyway, as soon as he saw me with my weapon drawn, he started screaming bloody murder, and next thing...
Vexing indeed.
Aye. Anyway, they caught me and took me with them. They figured I was Sir Erhardt's spy, and they wanted me to lead them to... So, while they were threatening to break me on the wheel, string me up and what have you...
That is quite an entertaining...
Ain't it just? If it hadn't been for me, the fellas would have run straight into a trap and it'd all be up with them.
And how are things here?
We ain't allowed to leave. So I've been here the whole time. I don't mind, though. There's always something to...
That's all. Can I ask you?
Ask away.
Tell me something about yourself.
Why do you want to know?
Yeah.
You know what they say. Curiosity killed the cat.
Berta?
Ah, you heard of me, have you? The scourge of Vlashim. No man who felt the edge of my axe lived to tell the tale.
And why are you hiding out here?
I wouldn't call it hiding. We're just having a bit of a rest.
From what?
Things were getting a bit too hot for us. Nobody bothers us here. Just as long as we don't show our faces in Sasau.
Don't you leave the camp at all?
What are you trying to say? That we're shitting ourselves here?
I'm so tired.
They caught him setting fire to the farmhouse. The bastard wanted to put the blame on the draper, so he stole his tinderbox and planted it there. Let him hang, I say.
He deserves no better. I never much liked the look of him, but I didn't think he'd stoop that low.
No. I was just wondering if you knew what's going on around these parts.
We come across hunters now and then, or pilgrims on the road. There are charcoal burners nearby. Sometimes they pass the time of day with us. But we've got no cause to cross the river. That's too close to Sasau.
Can I have a word with you?
What do you want?
What's your story? You don't look like one of them at all.
I ain't, true enough. I'm a local. I don't go raiding with them. When they're here, I just look out for them, bring them supplies and that.
And what do you do when they're not here?
Whatever's needed. But being the go-between for them that set up the ambushes pays well, and you don't have to risk your neck for it.
Can you tell me something about the camp here?
This place? It's been here as long as I can remember. I used to come here as a youngster to play with my mates. Anyway, one time I had to lie low for a bit, so I came here and ran into these gentlemen, who pay good coin when you bring them some wine and a bit of grub.
Why did you have to disappear?
Nothing terrible. Just that I was courting this one girl, only her old man and her brothers didn't take to me. Besides which, she was promised to some rich merchant. Once they had her married off, they forgot about me, though.
I gotta piss.
I'll leave you to it. Can I ask something?
Oh.
Who are you?
They call me Noggin. I'm Sir Erhardt's vassal.
Pleased to make your acquaintance.
Likewise. Sir?
Why are you hiding out here?
We're not hiding. We're just...
Well, couldn't you rest from your profession just as well in Sasau?
What's Sasau got that we don't have here?
Fucking sickhead.
Have you been out of the camp recently? Maybe down by the river?
Why would I? We've got an outhouse here.
Yeah. What about the others?
Why would they? There's water here, game in the woods, supplies enough. What else could a man want?
Can't drink no more.
That's all I need to know.
So hungry, I could eat my boots.
Fucking sick head. Can't drink no more today.
Sir Erhart has no time for you now.
Yeah, I'm gonna get soaked. What else is there to do here?
I've got a pick. You got any extra boots? These are too small.
Sorry.
I need a good scrap.
What else is there to do here?
They caught him setting
No one to
fire
rob
to the
you.
farmhouse.
I was told I could have a game or two here until Sir Erhard has time to see me.
Aye, he's got his hands full at the moment.
He deserves no
You
better.
must be Sir Alphonse, eh?
I never much liked the
I'm
look of
Blaha,
him.
Sir
I didn't
Erhard's
think he'd
servant.
stoop that
I
low.
take care of things here a bit.
Including dice. It has come to my attention that there are interesting things being wagered.
True enough. We've got a fine pair of plate gauntlets, 2 necklaces, one of them's a lovely piece, a good sharp sword, and some other things, I don't remember what. The custom here is if you want to play, you've got to wager something to join.
I regret I have no valuables on my person. I thought it wiser to travel light, on account of thieves.
Well, under the circumstances, it wouldn't be polite to deprive you of a bit of entertainment while waiting. You want to play right away, or...?
Why wait? I'll play now.
No beating around the bush. That's the way. You'll play against Noggin now. He's not the brightest, and he ain't a good loser.
No one to rob.
I'm so hungry I can eat my boots.
No one to rob here. Fucking boring.
You're a brave soul taking me on. I'm not used to losing.
What a shitty day. I need a good scrap to cheer me up.
You get new ones soon enough. I'll take them off the first idiot that crosses our path. With your luck, it's going to be a beggar monk with no shoes at all.
Don't even say that. Seriously.
About time it went my way.
Fuck. I'm almost sober again.
Filth and stink everywhere. Should have stayed home.
Rivers of blood and a bloody flood.
This'll be the one. We'll see.
I'm so tired.
Oh, no!
I'm so tired.
Fuck. I'm almost sober again.
Killing, fighting, never losing, robbing, fucking whores and boozing. Take the women from the village, drink, annihilate and pillage. Burning, wrecking,
I'm gonna get
strife.
What else is there to do?
The robber's life.
I gotta piss.
We'll see.
No one to rob here. Fucking boy.
No luck tonight.
I'm almost sober
Killing,
again.
fighting, never losing, robbing, fucking whores and boozing. Take the women, burn the village, drink, annihilate and pillage.
Curses.
Burning,
Why did I even start this game?
it is a robber's life.
Fucking right. Fucking please.
You're a fucking cheat! Sir, I challenge you to a duel.
I won't take any accusations from you. I accept.
How sweet it is. A robber's life.
Dog life sure ain't easy. Fuck.
God!
I'm so hungry, I can't eat the booze. I traded them for booze yesterday. We'll get new ones soon. I'll take them off the first idiot that crosses our path. Don't even say that. Seriously.
Blood will be spilt. Stop, hear me? Stop! I give up!
Fucking tent. Fucking camp. I've had enough of this shit.
You're free. Leave your weapon and go.
So be it.
Fucking sit there. I'll drink no more today.
I want to play dice. Who will be my opponent?
They fell your way last time, and no mistake. You'll play Berta. He's a man, but they call him that for some reason. Damned if I know why.
Yeah, I'm gonna get soaked. What else is there to do here? Yeah, I'm gonna get soaked. What else is there to do here?
What you used to do before all this? You wouldn't believe me. Well, I was
Well,
essentially
why
a
did I
bad,
ever agree to this?
but they
I'll
paid
lose
chicken
my
feed,
shirt
so I
again.
joined up with this lot instead. You? Essentially? You having me on? No, it's true. But now it's your turn. What did you do before? Why, I made candles for a monastery. What? You hear that, lad? He made candles so the monks could shove them up their arses. So tired.
We'll see. No point in pushing it.
No one to rob here. Fucking boring.
Yeah, I'm gonna get soaked. What else is there to do here?
That's it.
Yeah, I'm gonna get soaked. What else is there to do here?
Rivers of
Now you.
blood and a bloody flood.
Fuck. I'm almost sober again.
You used to do before all this. You wouldn't believe it. I was a sentry at my time, but they paid chicken feed, so I joined up with this one instead.
This'll be the one.
I'm so tired.
No, it's true. But now it's your turn. What did you do before?
We'll see.
I'm so hungry. I could eat
Oh no!
I'm so hungry. I could eat my boot.
They caught him setting fire to the farmhouse. The bastard wanted to put the blame on the draper, so he stole his tinderbox and planted it there. Let him hang, I say. He deserves no better.
Filth and stink everywhere. Should have stayed home.
Killing, fighting, never losing, robbing, fucking whores and boozing. Take the women, burning, annihilate them.
If they keep falling like that, I'll use up all me luck.
Making strife, how sweet it is, a robber's life.
I'm so hungry I could eat my crap like. Sure ain't easy.
This'll be the one. We'll see. Your turn.
Someplace sure ain't easy.
Yeah, I'm gonna get soaked. What else is there to do here?
Fucking lice. Fucking fleas.
Like it's the first time you got them. You must be used to itching by now.
I'll never get used to this.
Try washing yourself once in a while.
You wash yourself. My granddad's brother drowned bathing in a pond. I'm not taking the risk. I only wash when it's raining.
You must be chasing women away with a stick.
You bet. They can smell a true man.
That's it.
What a shitty day. I need a good scrap to cheer me up.
Cursed luck.
Killing, fighting.
I hope that's the end of it.
Robbing, fucking whores and boozing. Take the women, burn the village, drink, annihilate and pillage. Burning, wrecking, making strife, how sweet it is. Filth and stink everywhere. Should have stayed home.
What a shitty day. I need a good scrap to cheer me up. Filth, stink everywhere. Should have stayed home.
You can go and see your Sir Earhart.
I gotta piss.
Yeah,
I want to play dice. Who will be my opponent?
They fell your way last time, and no mistake. You'll play against Maladata. He's a bit... well... you'll see for yourself.
I'm so hungry I can eat my boots. I'm so hungry I can eat my boots.
St. George, guide my hand.
Fuck. I'm almost sober again.
everywhere. Should have stayed home.
You got any extra boots? These are too small.
Sorry. I traded them for booze yesterday. You'll get new ones soon enough.
I'll take them off the first idiot that crosses our path.
With your luck, it's going to be a
Yeah,
better month. With
I'm
no
gonna
shoes
get
at all.
soaked.
Don't even say that.
What else is there to do here?
I swear to go barefoot and have to fight when these birds swim.
That's all.
So tired.
We'll see.
That's it.
Fuck. I'm almost sober again.
Your turn.
Yeah, I'm gonna get soaked. What else is there to do here?
Fuck.
I gotta piss.
Fuck. I'm almost sober again. Rivers of blood and a bloody flood.
My Christ, they're falling your way and no mistake.
I got a piss.
I could see that coming.
I just want to eat and sleep. Fuck, I'm so hungry I can eat my food.
That's it.
I gotta piss.
We'll see.
Killing, fighting, never losing, robbing, fucking whores and boozing. Take the women, burn the village, drink and annihilate
This'll be the one.
village. Burning, wrecking, making strife, how sweet it is a robber's life.
Finished.
Yeah, I'm gonna get soaked. What else is there to do here?
Rivers of blood and a bloody flood. Where the fucking tank? Fucking camp. I've had enough of this shit.
Camp life sure ain't easy. Fucking fuck. I'm almost sober again.
Now you.
So tired.
I just want to eat and sleep. And fuck.
The bastard wanted to put the blame on the draper, so he stole his tinderbox and planted it.
Weather.
We'll see.
Fucking camp. I've had enough of this shit.
That's it.
Fuck. I'm almost sober
Can't play. Sure ain't easy. Fuck.
So tired.
Fuck. I'm almost sober again.
This'll be the one. Your turn.
Filthy stink everywhere. Should have stayed.
So tired.
Killing, fighting, never losing, robbing, fucking whores and boozing. Take the women, burn the village, drink, annihilate and pillage. Burning, wrecking, making strife. How sweet it is, a robber's life.
You get any extra beats? These are too
That's
small.
Sorry, I traded them for booze yesterday. You'll get new ones soon enough.
I don't
I'll
believe
take
it.
them off the first idiot that crosses our path.
With your luck, it's gonna be a beggar monk with no shoes at all.
Don't even say that. Seriously, I'd sooner go barefoot than have to fight in the...
Once in a while, you wash yourself. My granddad's brother drowned bathing in a pond. I'm not taking the risk.
I want to play dice. Who will be my opponent?
They fell your way last time, and no mistake. Then there's Pekuna. He's a local fellow who brings stuff for us. He put up a nice necklace as his wager.
Filth and stink everywhere. Should have stayed home.
Fucking sick head. Can't drink no more today.
Your fame precedes you, but you won't get the better of me.
No one to rob here. Fucking boring.
Yeah, I'm gonna get soaked. What else is there to do here?
That's all.
Filth and stink everywhere. Should have stayed home.
Yeah, I'm gonna get soaked. What else is there to do here?
Rivers of blood and a bloody flood.
No point in pushing.
I just want to eat and sleep. And fuck.
Fucking rice, fucking please. Like it's the first time you got it. You must be used to itching by now.
By Christ, they're falling your way and no mistake.
You wash yourself once in a while. You wash yourself. My granddad's brother drowned bathed in a pond. I'm not taking the risk. I only wash when it's raining. You must be chasing women away with a
Filth
stick.
and stink everywhere.
They can smell it
Should have
through my-
stayed home.
Camp life sure ain't easy. Fuck.
That's it. This'll be the one.
I'm gonna stick a scrap to cheer me up.
We'll see.